I'm Lisa Botter. I'm doing an MA in International Journalism, and I do think it takes more than 3 weeks to learn how to be a journalist because it's a very complicated profession. And I would ask Jeremy Paxman how long he had trained to become a journalist.
My name is Joanne De Luna, and I'm studying international journalism. I think Jeremy Paxton was wrong in saying that. I think journalists definitely need more training when it comes to the profession. I just find, if anything, maybe journalists need a specialism. As I'm learning right now, we're doing business and finance journalism, and that in itself is very overwhelming when trying to understand it. And I think a lot of the times journalists go into it and not fully understanding all the consequences, and not just immediately more history into any subject that they tackle.
I'm Rosie Waterhouse, and I teach journalism at City University. I mean, that's rubbish. You can't learn shorthand in 2 days, minimum 5 months. 3 weeks? I think he must have been joking, frankly. What is news, how to write news, how to research features, how to find stories, you cannot do in 3 weeks.
Hi, I'm Tom Goodwin. I'm the picture editor on X-City, and I'm doing magazine journalism. I don't agree with what Jeremy Paxman had to say, because I think it's a lot harder than that. You couldn't learn all the things I think you need to learn to be a journalist in the modern world in 3 weeks. Well, there are a lot more skills, for example, cutting features, doing length, and you wouldn't get all the fascinating insight that we get in here in City of established speakers and stuff in 3 weeks. Plus, it's good to make contacts with other people on the course who are going to be the good journalists of the future. And you can't make friends in 3 weeks, can you?
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm on the magazine investigations course. I was actually at the debate where Paxman said those things. And yeah, in fairness, he was much more tongue-in-cheek about it than it seems to have been subsequently reported. He didn't take it that seriously from what he was saying, and I think he kind of knows that it's not entirely true. And I think the point of a course like this is you build up experience as you go that you wouldn't get you could learn the law and that sort of thing in 3 weeks, but you wouldn't build up the experience. Whereas if you come here, you're like pumped out the other end like a fully trained journalist to get to work. So that's the difference.
Hi, I'm Jodie. I'm on the magazine journalism postgrad. And I don't think 3 weeks is long enough to learn everything you need to learn to become a journalist. I think 9 months is probably a bit too long. You could probably learn in a shorter time. But in 3 weeks, you could learn the basic elements. But there's so much experience you need to build up, and building up contacts as well is really important. I think for young journalists, 3 weeks is not enough time to be propelled into the big wide world.
My name is Sophie Griffiths. I'm on the magazine investigations course at City. I think Jeremy Paxman is wrong because I take shorthand, and I can tell you that you cannot learn it in 2 days. You can't learn it in 2 weeks, and it's probably a push to learn it in 2 months. And it's such a valuable thing to have, especially in things such as court reporting. And so for news journalists, I think he needs shorthand, that it's wrong for him to say that you can do it in such a short period of time. And the rest of the things that you learn, I also believe, cannot be done in 3 weeks.
Okay, I'm Kaya Burgess on the newspaper course, and I certainly hope Jeremy Paxman's wrong, because I spent a lot of money doing a whole year's course to train to be a journalist. But I think you can go by instinct maybe after 3 weeks, but you'll make a hell of a lot of mistakes that on a course you probably won't, because you'll know shorthand, which takes a lot longer than 3 days to learn. You'll know a lot about the law, and you'll avoid getting imprisoned for libel. So I think it's going to take a lot longer than 3 weeks to be a proper journalist. But then I don't know how good a journalist Jeremy Paxman really is.